Rigatoni with cauliflower, saffron, and raisins. Sounds a little bit exotic, a little different, but it's delicious. So by the time the rigatoni will cook, the sauce will be done. Salt the pasta water. Let's put the pasta in. Let's give it a whirl. You know, I tell you all the time, never put oil in the pasta water, and I get that question all the time. No oil in the pasta cooking water. So here I have the saffron. You know what the saffron is? The pistil of the crocus flower. And each one is picked up. Each one from each flower has one of these strings, one of these threads, if you will. And when you buy saffron, buy the threads like this. Do not buy powdered saffron, because you don't know what they milled in there. But we'll reconstitute the saffron with a little bit of hot water, and as well the raisins, which we will use. So this way it will all reconstitute nice, come back alive, and the saffron will release its golden color. Do you know what? Today is an exciting day because I have a special guest. Come on in, guest. How you doing?
Good.
Hi, how you doing, Ethan? All right, this is one of my grandsons. I have 3 of them, but you know what I need? Maybe you can help me. I'm gonna need some breadcrumbs. At the end, we're gonna put some crunchy breadcrumbs. We're gonna toast them and put them in bed. So you wanna grate some breadcrumbs for me? Okay. Let's put the onion. Just a drop of salt. We'll put the cauliflower right in here. A little peperoncino. And we'll let them caramelize a little bit. So, Ethan, you know, I get a lot of questions from my social media, and they call, ask Lydia, and I love getting questions for them. And social media, I'm with it, you know? And whenever I'm stuck, I go to my grandchildren and say, help me out, and they do, right?
Yeah.
But this is a question from Kate Halgren from Gainesville, Florida, wants to know, my default is always penne, just like you. But are there rules for which pasta shape you use for certain sauces? What would you say?
Well, maybe there's a certain sauce that just like kind of blends well, and that's why they use it.
I think so. I absolutely think so, Kate. You know, there is a whole kind of almost unwritten rule, and that is that the small pasta cuts with the nooks and crannies, like the penne, like the rigatoni, like the fusilli, go good with chunky sauces, you know, where little pieces can lodge in. The long pastas, like spaghetti or fettuccine, more with creamy and with oily sauces, clam sauce, and so on. So, you know, it is important, the sauce and the shape that you choose, but it's also fun. So make it fun and make it good. And yes, begin to plan your sauces and pastas, okay? And, you know, I know you like your penne, that I know. Thank you, Kate. I know you like your penne, but today we have rigatoni, which is okay, no? Rigatoni is okay? Let me see, how much did you grate there? Oh, a little more elbow grease. That's, okay. So now I'm gonna put just a little bit of tomato paste, like that. I usually put it in a little hot spot, so you let it caramelize, and then we'll mix it in. A little bit of wine, that kind of deglazed everything. I'm gonna add the saffron, and you see, so the saffron kind of let out its golden hue, the nice color, and the flavor. It has a delicious flavor. Let's put that in. Let's put the raisins in. And we'll let this cook away. I think we have enough here. This is pecorino cheese, which would go very good with, okay. Here you go. And maybe you can grate some pecorino cheese, and we'll have that. And toast some coarse breadcrumbs. We'll toast it in a pan just like that. You don't need oil or anything. You make it nice and toasty, and then we'll throw them on top with some cheese. I think that's enough. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So come here, come closer. You can mix this. You want to mix that? Let's see. Okay, this is just about ready. You think we need a little bit more of sauce in there? I think so, no?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Let's make a little bit more sauce. Okay. And let me pull out one rigatoni. Now, do you like your pasta al dente or?
I like it like not too al dente, but just a little.
I think we are just about ready. We'll finish cooking it in here, and you are going to fish out the rigatoni and put it in for me, and I will toss it. Okay, so as you see, it's nice al dente. It's kind of jumping around in the pan.
Yeah.
A little bit of the pasta water so we can finish cooking it. Okay. You mix that for me. I'll get everything else ready. I will have a little wine. You will have a little juice. And we will throw in some parsley, just like that. Okay. Some pine nuts. You like pine nuts?
Yeah.
And that's the last minute. Okay. I think that looks good. Okay, so we'll shut it off. I will throw in some cheese. You want to mix it while I throw in this cheese? Okay. Okay, I think the bread is toasted. We'll close the heat. Okay. I think that's a job well done. So let's... Looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So take a little bit of breadcrumbs, not too many, just a little bit on each. Okay, I think that's enough. And now a little bit of cheese. Would you like to put a little bit of cheese? This cheese here? That's it. Mm-hmm. And this is not an easy dish for a young man like you because it has saffron, it has cauliflower. But, you know, unless you begin to taste and to the different flavors, then you'll never know. So why don't you taste and let's see what you think of it.
I like the raisins there.
You like the raisins?
Yeah. And the bread comes like add a little crunch on it.
You like that? Yeah, I like that too. It's a different taste, you know, between the cauliflower and the saffron. It's a completely different taste, but it is delicious. And we are going to go on and eat and enjoy because I have my special guest here. But you know what we say at the end of the show? Should we say it together? 1, 2, 3. Tutti a tavola
a mangiare.
a mangiare. You heard the guy, so come along, let's eat.